Hello, hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I am Mystery of Diamonds, Brandy. And so I am so excited. Uh, I do want to say before I bring on anybody, before I bring on Randall, Kara hasn't made it in yet, but that's because she's finishing up hers. Oh, before I bring on, kind of forgot that I had my computer unmuted because I was having to watch school stuff. But I do want to say hello to everybody before I bring on Randall. And so, by the way, for those that are brand new that are coming to watch, I hope that you really enjoy it because I thoroughly love watching Randall work. It's very cathartic and it's very soothing. Plus, I love these draglins. So, because I make no bones about it, he is my favorite artist, and I am very blessed that we have formed a friendship through all of this because that is like the best thing in the world. So, I'm going to say hello to everybody first, real quick. So, hello, Sherry. Oh, did I miss something? There we go. Okay, Sherry, and hello, another Sherry from Canada. Your very first event. Whoa, yay. So glad to have you here. Oh, here we go. Here comes in Lee. Takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some Nutella along with white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystery of Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on the way to your seat. So thank you, Lee, for always setting us up with a wonderful snack table so that we have refreshments to eat and drink as we are enjoying our time together. Hello, Linda and Aaron. Hello, Sue. Hey, John. Hello, Cindy Lou. Hello, Ellen, Carol. Hello, Diamond Dumpling. How are you? Hey, Mandy. I know, right? Wonder what the draglings are up to this time. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Diamonds Around the World and Jana. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Marion. Hello, Cheryl. Deborah, Darlene. Hello, Happy Little Drills. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Christine. Hello, Sean Pate Sparkly Stuff. Oh, I like that name. How are you doing? Hello, Katie. You finally get to meet. This is the Brandy. Hello, Christine. And of course, our wonderful Lee. Hello, Sherry, Robin, Stacy S. All Things Diamond Painting. How are you? Hello, Peggy and Carol. Hello, Diamonds and Dragonflies. I love that name, by the way. Hello, Susan. Hello, Stephanie. I know I can't say that last name because I don't want to butcher it, from Antonio, Texas. Hello. Hello, Kate from Tennessee. Hello, Natalie. Elizabeth. I'm so glad that you have joined us, Katie. I hope that you will absolutely love it because I'm telling you, if this is your first time doing a Spangler, just go ahead and be prepared because it's like potato chips. You can't just do one. Once you do it, you will be hooked. I guarantee you. And I love it. The more that get hooked, the better because I love these draglins and I want everybody else to love them. Hello, Tammy. How you doing, girly girl? Where did it go? See, I hate when this thing just jumps up on me and says, that's not where you were. Let me go back. Let's see. Hello, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. By the way, thank you so much for your donation. If you did not hear in Kara's live, one of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend was actually so wonderful to donate a canvas for the event that we will be giving away. So thank you so much, sweetheart. Hello, Kim and Sherilyn and Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Hello, Karen. It's their second live and first Spangler, but I hope it won't be your last because I'm telling you, you're going to love doing them. Hello, Rogina. And there is another one of our wonderful sponsors who, just so you know, like these are two pins from KJ Artistic Creations. Like, look how gorgeous these are. Like, look. You can't go wrong with them. I'm telling you, you cannot. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Melinda. Hello, Darlene, Julie. Debbie Larson. Oh, I mean, right. I'm a huge fan of his too, because he is just phenomenal. Hey, oh, is it Batiste? I hope I did not butcher that. It's your first event too. Yay! See, I love seeing new people because that means more people that are going to be coming in with Randall. From Brooklyn, Katie. Okay. I know. I love talking with Randall too, Tammy, right? He's amazing. Hello, Donna. Well, another first event person. I'm so happy. Yay! Hello, Colleen. Mwah, there's another one. There's another one of our admins. She is amazing. Love her to death. Hello, Grit Bill. Hello, Canine Mama. Hello, Miss Maya, Christina. Stephanie, it's your first event and first DAC. Oh, we will have you hooked before the end of this, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Um, Hello, Michelle Morris or Shelly. How are you? Oh, yeah. Right. I will have to ask Randall what his favorite. So Randall, I know you could probably hear me. What's your favorite snack so that Lee can include it on the table for this event? Hello, Robin, Dennis, Nancy. Oh my goodness. Like there's just so many. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Nancy, Robin, Cindy, Brenda, Lauren, Grams Berta. Hello. How are you? Tammy C. How are you? I think I said hello to Emma. If not, hello. Yay! First Spangler. You'll love it. It won't be your it won't be your last. I guarantee you. Hello, Nicole. Joe. How are you? Okay, so we have to thank Robin for donating that as well. So thank you so much. Hello, Leona. Hello, Francis from Tennessee. First Spangler event. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving all this. Oh, thank you. I don't do much as far as makeup, but I did want to try to look a little bit presentable for y'all, so y'all don't look and go, "What the heck is that?" Y'all still may be saying that, but you know, I tried. So thank you so much, girl. Hey, Risa. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Texas Laura, Diane. Oh, I said it right. Yay. Oh, you snagged Eldar's secret. Hey. Oh, glad you thought, because that was one of my favorites. And hello, Barbara. Okay. Oh, you have a DAC problem, but your husband doesn't say anything anymore. Hey, it's a problem that I'm glad to have. Okay. So now that I have said hello to everybody, if anybody comes in, oh, Karen, also her first event. Yay. I will try to say hey, but we want to get our Randall and my bestie, who, God, I don't know what I would do without this woman. I'm telling you right now, I would be a beyond crazy person if I did not have this amazing person in my life. But let's go ahead and bring on, well, I don't know where she went. So we're going to add in Randall. Hopefully my bestie will, I thought she was there, but I guess she disappeared on us. Hopefully she will be back. So Randall, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. I am excited to be here. November event is now starting, and I'm really looking forward to this. I've got kind of a new surprise for everyone, a new little project I want to get everyone involved in here. And I know one of the first questions everyone's probably that has watched the last time is what's happened with the piece that I was working on last time, where the draglings were actually doing the diamond painting. Well, it is progressing. I'm going to keep a big secret on this one, because I'm not going to tell you which dragling picture the draglings are actually working on in this piece of artwork. They're going to be working on, a dragling picture, of course, right? So I'm not going to tell everyone. That won't be revealed until Diamond Art Club releases the piece. And then everyone can be surprised. Nobody knows. Brandy, nobody knows. I'm trying hard to keep a secret, but I'm going to.
Okay. Can I just put in unsolicited promotion? We all know who we want to get the sneak peek of that particular canvas when it comes out.
Yeah, I don't know how they decide that, but
I would love it. Look, I'm happy anytime that
She
I
didn't say
get to
it. She
sneak a
didn't say it.
Randall.
I said it.
I didn't say
I'm getting a little bold tonight. I don't know what my deal is, but yeah, that's who needs to get it.
now you'll see why I love my bestie. I'm telling you, I couldn't do life without my bestie.
so the other thing, the usual. I know we've got new people tonight, so I have to bring out my books again. Dragleen's Bedtime Story, my first book. Dragleen's ABC book, written by Lauren Duncan, and I know she's watching tonight. Hello, Lauren. I think she's down in Florida at the moment. 2 coloring books are out, available on Amazon, but all of these, plus my Dragleen's counting book, Counting with the Dragleens, all of these are available either directly on my website or through a link on my website, along with lots of artwork and prints and framed, matted, unframed, and all that. I wanted to say hi to Regina and Colleen. Hello there. And I believe I might have some family members up in Fargo watching tonight. So hello to them. And so I am working on a new piece this week. In the past few events, you have probably noticed that I have never finished a piece during the 4 weekends of the event. That is my goal this time, is to start a piece, have it finished by the end of it. So it's going to be a little bit smaller piece, but it is something that I've been wanting to do for years, actually. I love cupcakes, and especially what I would call designer cupcakes, you know, the ones with the really fancy frosting and the chocolate sprinkles and the cherries and the strawberries and all of that stuff in multicolors. And I just thought, wouldn't that be great with the Draglings? So this is the piece I'm working on this time.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Randall as only on the screen. So you're still going to be able to hear Kara and I, but we want to make it where he's who y'all came to see tonight, guys. And I want y'all to be able to see absolutely everything. But I also want to say real quick, Kokisha is in the house. She is one of our amazing sponsors. And girl, I got to get me one of them tumblers. Got to have one. So let me put Randall straight up here so that everybody can see what he's doing.
There is the piece, and it'll be more obvious when I turn the camera around and actually start working on it. I've drawn it out in pencil. I have 1 Dragleen in it, and lots of cupcakes, lots of frosting, cherries. There's going to be lots of color going on this piece. So my special project this month is, I have no idea what to title this piece. So it needs a title. And I would love everyone to submit titles. And they can be, we do not have to have the title. I probably won't announce the winning title until the end of the month. And if multiple titles of the same title is submitted, then we'll take the first one submitted. I hope I'm not overwhelming you, Brandy, by keeping track of all the submissions of titles.
Nope.
Okay.
Look, I am happy to do that. Okay. I will have a separate spreadsheet and we'll keep it going. Do you want us to keep it going for the whole event, and then on the grand finale, you announce? Okay. I do not have a problem with that. I will put up a post tonight after the live, guys. I will put up a post that is where you can put your submissions. And also, Randall, Elena Spangler is here and says, hello, Randy from Fargo, North Dakota. We're all here watching.
And Chris and Mackenzie and Carly, and I believe my brother's up there too.
Oh, nice.
And his wife.
I want to know how cold it is there. It's probably freezing already.
I bet.
Guys, just a reminder, don't put your suggestions for the title of this piece in this chat. You need to go to the Draglings and Books Facebook page. That's where you submit. That's where we're going to keep track. So don't Don't lose your title. You're probably already coming up with some genius titles already, but make sure you put it in the Facebook page and not in this chat.
Right. And I will put that. So guys, it's not up yet. Don't go leaving the live. When the live is over, I will head straight to Facebook and I will put up a post. And yes, the first week's post is up. The start post is up. I want to say this right now because I've already had a couple of people message me. Guys, some people were posting on the wrong start post. That post was from 2023, y'all. So I tried to put up there 2024. So it is live. It is in the featured section, but I will put up the post for you to put the suggestions for this painting's name. And I can tell you it's really special that he's doing this because you're always going to be able to see that and know you named it.
So the thing I'm going to do for the person, for the title I choose, and of course, when I choose a title, I won't see anybody's name, so I have no idea who will have submitted them. That'll be up to Brandy to tell me. I will have a signed and numbered print that I will frame, and whoever's title I choose, I will send that to them. And that'll be one of the grand prizes at the end of the event. The other one is my usual grand prize of a small original. We'll be giving that away at the end of the event also. So we've got two big prizes this time.
Wow.
One of them is based on luck, and the other one is who knows who's going to come up with the right title. The title that just kind of hits it, you know?
And if y'all don't know, that is like just the fact that first off, the original painting that he does, that is like the best grand prize that you could ask for to be able to, because not only is it an original painting, but y'all, he frames it for you with this gorgeous framing, gorgeous matting. I don't know how he chooses the most gorgeous frames that he does, but he is an expert at that. Also, Randall, thought I would let you know, Elena said, yes, they are here too. It's currently 44 degrees and Donna is not thrilled.
I wouldn't be either. So
and yes, Batiste, you can email me that since you don't have Facebook. If you are someone, and I do want to go ahead, I'm sorry to go ahead and get this out here. If you are someone who wants to participate in this event and you are not someone who has Facebook, you can still participate. You can either message or email either myself or Kara, and we will post your stuff for you. We want to make this as easy as possible because the whole purpose of this is we just want to love on Randall and his draglines and his artwork, and we want as many people having fun as possible.
Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera around and face it to the artwork so I can get started on this thing if I'm going to have it finished by the end of the month. So this will take just a bit for me to do. I always have to remember how to do this. Camera.
Should have the little arrow buttons there.
You know,
the camera with the little arrows on it.
This was a lot easier when the phone was in a different direction.
Oh,
front camera. There we go. Back camera.
Yeah.
Front camera.
You got it.
So we have 4 options on camera: back triple camera, back dual wide camera, back dual camera. Which camera is it? I don't know.
Let's see. It should just, oh, wow, I don't think I've ever seen the ones. I've only ever seen 2.
You've never seen that before?
Front, back. There we go. We can see part of the book.
Yes, you see it's dark here in Kansas City. Cool, wet night. We may not have too many Kansas City people watching tonight because at 7 o'clock the Chiefs game started.
Oh.
And as you know, they are 7-0, so that's a big deal around Kansas City. And you know, for some reason, I am not seeing, half of my picture is covered up. And if I push
okay, so push your picture up just a second. Leave your camera. Push your picture up a little bit.
I can push the picture up, but I have something going across the middle of my screen.
Oh.
As camera and StreamYard guest and all of that stuff.
because we're not, luckily for us, we're not seeing that. We're just seeing the picture, but
Okay, well, I'll just put it there, and you tell me if I'm not on it, because
okay, so scooch the picture up.
I'm just seeing a small,
and right there, now we can see the picture.
okay, I'm just seeing a small strip of the middle of the picture here.
I wonder if it's because that's what StreamYard sometimes can be a little weird.
Yes, yes. So as many of you know, I like to work on this tan paper. It's called Museum Board, 100% rag paper. And I just like working on the tan color rather than white. And so earlier in the last couple days, I had this idea, and I drew out a couple compositions on a separate piece of paper of how to arrange the cupcakes and what the dragling's going to be doing here. And so I have that kind of sketched out now. These are all the cupcakes, a teapot behind them. I thought that fits with cupcakes. And so I'm going to start, well, I always start with the easiest thing. And for me, that's the dragling.
And am I correct? Maybe I'm wrong because I'm counting wrong, but is that Dagmar with us?
That is Dagmar.
Woo! Dagmar!
She has four little balls on the end of her tail, and when we're done, she will have 4 little warts on her cheek and eyelashes.
Yeah, I asked a question. I unboxed 6 of your paintings because I lost my brain. But I unboxed 6 for the announcement video, and I asked everybody, who's your favorite dragling? Which I know that's hard. It's like choosing your favorite child. But a lot of people said, love all of them, but Dagmar seemed to get a whole lot of love. And Darlene says she's a Chiefs fan, but a bigger Spangler fan.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I will probably go and watch the Chiefs game. If anyone that watches them on a regular basis will not understand that for some reason they love to play the game and have like a 2 or 3 point difference between them and the team they're playing throughout most of the game. So it's extremely stressful to watch them. And so I don't watch them too much. You know, I love it when they're about 20 points ahead.
Oh, there you go.
I don't like the stress of it. So anyway, so as you can see, I'm just doing a basic overall watercolor wash of green as a base color here on the dragling. And I will add more shading to that as we go on, but this is just the first layer of green. And of course, I've got a real nice brush with a real nice point on it, so you can get in there and get a little details with it. That makes such a big difference.
Oh my goodness, Elizabeth. Wait, you're doing 6 graduation of the DP. So you're doing 6 graduation pictures. Woo, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
That's amazing. Are you customizing them in any way?
Yeah, I'd be curious to know that one. I mean, if you're doing 6 of them, you have 1 for each kid? Wow, that's amazing.
It is.
Oh, Pampered with Diamonds says the library she retired from has Elder by Randall Spangler on the wall in the story room.
Oh, that's
Nice.
wonderful.
Darcy, the Facebook group is called Draglings and Books. If one of the mods could put up the link to Draglings and Books, the Facebook group, so people can grab it, that'd be great.
Right. And yes, Alyssa's right. You can tell which, at least between Dewey and Dagmar, which one they are based off the number of balls on the tail and the little spots, like he was saying, on their face.
These are the little round balls on the end of the tail. Dagmar has 4, Dewey has 5. And Dagmar has 4 and Dewey has 5. I call them little warts. They go around their cheek. And I thought, well, Dagmar's a little girl, so she's prettier. So she has 1 less wart than Dewey. But, and somewhere along the way, I added eyelashes to her. Even though I think in all the pieces that Diamond Art Club does, the eyelashes should be there.
Some of them, if I want to, the one I'm doing right now is fresh powder. That's the one I decided to do. And I think that was one of your older ones.
It is.
So I can't see her eyelashes,
Oh,
but I can always add them if I want them.
is it? It must be Dagmar then.
Yep, it is Dagmar. She's got
That's
the
a
four. She got the 4 bumps.
Okay, that's a possibility. That was before I start putting the eyelashes on. I've been trying to go back and add the eyelashes. I can do that by drawing them in digitally on the older pieces to try to make them consistent. But after, I do have hundreds of pieces of artwork, and I do miss pieces here and there.
And he does have like the one, if you're working on the one I'm working on, the trimming the tree, those are the teacup draglings, and they only have one ball at the end of their tails.
Yes, but they have little wings too, so that
Yes.
really.
Yeah, you can always tell they're cute little wings. So I want to say it's the teacup dragons that's sleeping in a little teacup. Do the Amazon painting.
Yeah.
Yes. They're very small. They don't get any bigger than that, so they can sleep in teacups. They're not as big as Dagmar and Dewey. Yeah.
Oh, Elizabeth says she put each of those paintings were one for each of her kids, and she put her names on her kids' names on each one. Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot to figure that out and make it fit in there.
Oh, on the diploma. Is that what she's talking about on the graduation one? She put their names on the diploma.
I don't know if it's on the diploma or when he did like wedding memories and the baby one and the graduation, there's like a empty scroll at the bottom, and it allows you to be able to, but I guess you could put it on the diploma too, but it allows you to be able to customize that little scroll down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, I just kind of quickly threw in some green where the dragling is. So he kind of pops out now from the cupcakes all around him. And now I'm going to do the tan trim on him. And again, I just put in a wash of a base color. And I went back as this paper soaks up the watercolor paint quickly. So it kind of dries really quick. So I get these little ridges and things. I don't get it. It doesn't blend as well as, say, a watercolor paper would. But I don't find that to be a problem because I'm going to go over all this with colored pencils. And when I do that, I can blend out all of that. But you can see I went in and added another layer of the green just to get a few shadows in places. So now I'm going in here and just adding the tan.
For those that missed, so I know Mia's asking, for those that missed the painting that he was working on last time, the diamond painting draglings, he's got a surprise. None of us will know yet what, because it's not completed yet, but there's a big surprise that as far as what painting they are working on, and we won't know until DAC releases that
Right.
painting. That's going to be so cool.
Which dragling picture will the draglings be working on as a diamond painting? That's the big question.
I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, yes.
Now, can you share with us, so the painting that they're working on, is it a previously released diamond painting from you for DAC?
I would have to go back. I know they've released over 100 pieces.
Yes.
Oh, they have. They have, and I don't have them all, and it makes me sad.
It doesn't immediately come to mind, but that doesn't mean much. I don't remember all of them without looking at a list. So
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. Just have to leave that up in the air.
So yeah, Elizabeth said she put it on that empty scroll at the bottom. See, that's one of the reasons I love some of those pictures that you do, Randall, that are specifically made for customizing, because it gives us a chance to put our own family's names or own family memories along with the draglings.
Yes. So.
Sherry said my wallet just got snatched from the freezer, Brandy. I know. I'm telling you. Ooh.
So I am, as you can see, I'm going back over areas, adding a little more shading to them underneath the chin. On this one, I like to talk about where the lighting is coming from. And a lot of my pieces, I do general lighting that comes from the top. Some pieces I'll have a candle in, so I try to make that the light source, and you know, the shadows, lights and darks on the characters and objects will be relating to the candle. This one is general lighting from the top. So like under his chin, it's going to be a little darker there, and it'll get darker than this by the time it's finished. And then as his stomach goes down, you have these little rolls in the stomach here. It'll get darker as they go down also.
Susan, welcome to diamond painting. Welcome to DAC. And she's got 5 Spanglers already. Girl, you will not regret it, and you're gonna want as many as you can get your hands on. I guarantee it. I love
Now,
every one that he does.
I'm not sure if anyone is doing cross stitch during this event. I know sometimes people are, but Heaven and Earth Designs also carries my images as cross stitch designs. A little longer process to do a cross stitch than a diamond painting, but they are absolutely beautiful when they're finished, just like the diamond paintings. And some people are really into cross stitch. So, but Heaven Earth Designs is my exclusive company that does my artwork with them, and I've been with them for, not sure, at least 12 years, maybe a few years more than that by now. So they've got a lot of my pieces also.
Yeah, and that's a good point. So guys, if you're participating in the event, it needs to be a licensed Randall Spangler. If it's a diamond painting, you're only going to get that from Diamond Art Club. Yes, they have them on Amazon, but you better make sure that it says the Diamond Art Club Amazon. Okay.
Yes.
Please be very careful. There are unscrupulous people that have stolen his artwork, and you may see one on Amazon, but if it doesn't say DAC attached to it, that is not one of the licensed ones. And Dreamer Designs is, not Dreamer Design. Heaven and Earth Designs is the only cross stitch company, correct? You said?
Yes, yes. Yes, I agree. In fact, I ran across a diamond painting just a couple days ago online by some company. I have no idea who it is. So we do our best. We contact them and tell them you can't do that. And sometimes if it's a Chinese-based company, they just ignore us. So just watch for that. Yes, and from what I've heard from people that have ordered them, unknowingly ordered them, expecting to get a Diamond Art Club painting, they get a really, really poor quality diamond painting from these companies that steal my work.
Yep. So we do have someone cross stitching. Life with Natty is cross stitching cuddle time.
Oh, cool.
Nice. All right, and this question may come up. I don't know if anyone's asked it, but I'm going to answer it. I can't believe I even thought of it, but it could come up. So cross-stitch conversions have started being a thing in the diamond painting world. That means you take a cross-stitch pattern and you convert it to a diamond painting.
Really?
As long as your cross-stitch pattern has been purchased from Heaven and Earth Designs, that makes it a licensed Randall Spangler pattern. Then they get blank. I don't know why. I haven't done one, but I like diamond painting because you don't have to count. I'm a cross stitcher, but the counting, I've just got to be on my game. I can't be talking to anybody. I can't watch anything because I have to count. But as long as you purchase your Randall Spangler pattern, your Randall Spangler cross stitch pattern from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's licensed from there only, because that's the only cross-stitch company that he's licensed with, yes, we will allow a cross-stitch conversion, because again, you're getting your pattern licensed through Randall.
Yes, yes. I didn't know you could do that, actually.
Yes, people are. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, people are taking cross-stitch patterns and converting them, and they get just a blank canvas, and they use the cross-stitch pattern to put down on a canvas. And I'm like that. And they've done small ones, huge ones I've seen. I mean, oh my gosh, I don't know that I could do it, but my hat is off to people that do.
So I've switched to another color here. What I like to do in my artwork, like I say, I always like to start with the easy stuff. Of course, the easiest thing is painting the draglines. next is going to be the cherries because I know the cherries are red. I will get to some of these other objects. I just go to the ones go, I think I know what color I want to put here or here or here. And then I'll paint those. And the more colors I add to the cupcakes and everything around it, then the easier it is to figure out what colors to fill in with, because I don't have all the colors figured out when I draw it out like this. It just kind of happens as I paint.
That's pretty cool. Someone wanted to thank you for answering the question about the patch on the knee.
Oh, yes. And the Santa piece. Yes.
Yes.
This kind of costume. I felt like, my dragons always have a little patch there. So I need to put a patch on the knee of the Santa suit. Yes. Yes. Okay. So put a little shading at the bottom of these cherries. Now I know with this one, this is going to be a strawberry here. This is going to be a chunk of chocolate here that he's got his hands on.
Oh.
Some of these this may be a gumdrop, so it'll be some fun color. I don't know, purple with sparkles or something. It'll be a little, things like that all over here. So, and as I have talked about before, the teapot itself going to be basically one color, but it's going to have kind of an embossed design on it. So there will be a pattern, a design going through it. But most likely it's going to be in the red, orange, purplish range because they're contrasting colors to the green dragling, which makes his face and the dragling's head pop out from the background.
I've got one person. First off, I want to say hello, Beth. Shine like a diamond. Hello, Crystal. Mwah, love you guys. Someone asked, how many draglings are there?
Well, the two main ones, of course, are Dagmar and Dewey. There's a blue dragon called Rupert, and he's shown up in a few pieces. There are the teacup dragons, which I guess could be another variety of draglings. They're the little small dragons with the wings. And then there's a couple large dragons like Eldar. I don't know if I've ever really specifically called them draglings. I think I always think of draglings as a smaller dragon. So but Eldars are some of the other characters anyway in their world. Yes.
And then Sarah Ann wants to know, do you have any fabric licensed anywhere? I know that you have on your site, you have your Redbubble, which is selling different products.
Yes.
With your, but I don't know if any of it is fabric.
I do not believe we have a fabric pattern out there. We have not put together something that would be like a repeating pattern that would go on fabric. I'm not sure if that's something they offer. I know there are companies that do that, though.
And I think the reason that they're wanting it, and it makes sense, is because Lauren says she's trying to talk you into that. Because they're quilters and they would love to be able to quilt.
Oh, yes.
Your images, multiple images.
Yes. Lauren is a quilter. She does wonderful pieces.
Hey, Nicole.
Okay. So again, I'm just doing a base color with a little bit of shading here on these items. As you can see, there's not much detail to it, but once it dries here, I can start doing a little bit of colored pencil on there. And you can get a bit of a feel. I know a lot of you have seen me do this before.
I can't believe you're able to do that so quickly. So it's just because of the paper, the type of paper it is, that watercolor dries down a little bit quicker than, say, watercolor paper.
Yeah, it kind of soaks in. Like this particular cherry I'm working on here, I made a little more shading at the bottom. It is, what is there is still kind of wet, but I'm able to add more shading at the bottom.
Okay, that's fascinating.
And put a little bit of red on this strawberry up here. And by the time I'm finished, the strawberry will have all those little pits with all those little seeds in it. Okay.
I love cupcakes, and I love the fact that you're doing one with cupcakes in a teapot.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do these. I just, the last few years, I know cupcakes kind of became a really big thing. There were even cupcake shops. I don't know.
We have one. We have one where I live. The name is so fun, and they have the best cupcakes ever. It's called Ooh La La
Oh,
Oh la la!
oh, that
Bakery.
is a great name. Yeah, yeah.
And they do different themed cupcakes for the day. Like on Fridays, all the teachers drive through. They have margarita cupcakes,
Oh,
and then on Monday they have coffee cupcakes because you need your coffee for Monday. They have just different, and they'll throw in different flavors every day for their different themed, and they're very chic, what we call bougie. They're very bougie cupcakes, very fancy, a buttercream ice. I mean, they're so good, and they've got cakes, pies, and stuff. But their thing is cupcakes.
oh, that sounds.
It's a treat you kind of cupcake.
Yeah.
You get it when you're treating yourself.
Definitely.
So, and you can see it's a little chunk of chocolate here. So I'm getting it kind of dark brown. It's going to be a little square of chocolate in the top of this cupcake. Some of these will be chocolate cupcakes. I'm not sure which ones and what color the icings will be, but it'll be a nice variety. And
People are saying what the score is. I don't know if you want to know since you're going to be watching it.
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter.
So do you want to know the score?
Oh, sure.
Chief's score is 3-0 at the moment.
Okay. That's about normal for them.
Yep, I was going to say they're keeping that score
ahead with as little as possible ahead. But they have won 7 in a row, and they've won 2 Super Bowls in a row, so they're a great team.
They're doing a good job then.
Whatever formula is working for them,
yes,
we'll take it.
Yeah. So,
are some of these cupcakes going to be chocolate chip cupcakes?
Oh yes. Some of these chunks. This one I started drawing little chunks on. I see like little chunks of chocolate have been sprinkled all over the icing there.
Oh.
Yes. So, okay. What I think I want to do, since I think maybe the dragling itself may be dry enough to do a little bit of colored pencil on him. So I'm going to start. This is just kind of a apple green. I use a variety of greens, and I use Prismacolor are the colored pencils I use. So and this is always one of the medium tones. I use a lighter green and a darker green by the time I'm finished. But this guy kind of is an in-between color here. And it may be kind of hard to see it going on there, but it is kind of making it a little greener and kind of blending those edges together. Like up in here, you see a little edge where the paint left an edge, and you take the pencil and go over it, and it just smooths it out. And same as down here. So it takes lots and lots of layers to get each piece of artwork to where I want it. And if you're wondering why I'm assuming my voice kind of comes and goes here, I'm turning around behind me. I have my boxes of colored pencils behind me. So I'm turning around facing away from the camera and talking, and then coming back around. I'm looking for a particular color. This is, I believe it's lime peel. It's a light yellow. It's a green, but it's a little bit of a yellowish green, which is a nice dragon color.
Darlene, I get that way too. One of the things I love about working on his paintings are that, number one, they're so colorful, but two, they make me I wish every food looked as good as what he showed in the pictures. Someone wanted to know, Do any of the draglings have disabilities? Like, do you have any? I don't think I've ever seen any, but
No, no, I've never really considered that possibility. I guess I would have to know exactly what all the draglings abilities were. You know, I mean, obviously they don't communicate quite the way we do. Even though I could imagine them, you know, if they were ever in animation or something, I can imagine them having voices. But I don't know if they would talk to each other in dragling talk or in
that sounds so cool.
English. I don't know. But other disabilities or possibilities, yeah. But no, I've never done that.
Someone's asking, is your signature on all of your paintings?
I do sign every piece. When they are turned into diamond paintings, I think most all the time, my signature that was on the original is removed to make, because it's not something that you could really reproduce in diamonds unless it was really large. I think it
Right.
would end up being just a weird little combination of black dots or something, and it wouldn't make any sense because my name, you know, you couldn't read the individual letters if it was turned into diamond paintings. Now there are on my originals and on my prints, yes, my signature is there. On my prints, there is the signature I did on the original painting, and then I sign each of the prints individually also.
Elena wants you to know that Carly is watching and drawing cupcakes with you.
Oh, that's great, Carly. Carly is a wonderful artist. I've seen many drawings. She does like doing faces. She's very good with faces. Yes.
That is so cute. It's in the family. I love that.
So as you can see, I even have a lighter color, colored pencil here, and you can kind of see a little shape happening here to the head and the arms on the dragling.
Yeah, it's already becoming where it almost like when you add that highlight and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
it gives it like a whole different dimension.
It does. It does. And then, you know, beyond that, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more highlight here on the top, like on the top of the noses and top of the head. I'm actually using a cream, a very light color. It's got a lot of white in it. But when I put it on, you can see it just kind of mixes with the lighter green colored pencil and becomes kind of a light green. You see, it makes it even a stronger highlight across the top of their head and the areas here that should be highlighted more. And then as I finish the piece, if I feel like this highlighting isn't enough, I will take a little bit of white, like gouache, and mix it with a little bit of green and actually do a little bit of opaque watercolor on some of these areas that I want to be really highlighted. But that comes at the very end. And you can see I use the cream. It works well where I've done the tan too. I start putting highlights on the top of the ears.
So whenever you start your piece, when you draw it in with the pencil, before you start coloring or painting, you just automatically like you decide where that light's going to come from, right? Where that source is.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like this one, there's no candles in it or anything, or no windows or anything. So I'm just figuring coming down from above. Now I have this is an olive green, a darker green. I could start doing little darker areas here. So when you start get the darker areas in there, it really helps to add a lot more dimension to everything also. A little bit of shading under the nose and all of these things I keep going over and over and over till I get it just right.
Cindy wants to know, do you plan on making any more long kits like Dragon Brigade or Turkey for Thanksgiving? Or I know you have one that hasn't been released, I think, is Flights of
Flights
Imagination.
of Imagination is the same. Well, the originals and my prints are the same size as Dragon Brigade and Train of Dreams.
Yeah.
I do not know what size they will be releasing it when they get to that point, or I don't know when they might release it.
I keep waiting for your libraries to be released.
I know.
That is my dream right there, is those libraries.
I don't
But
care how big they would need to make it. I want one.
I think they'd be a
I want
lifetime
them all.
project.
Yes.
I mean, they're probably going to have to roll them out, and I bet they'll be like 8 by 10 foot to get all the detail.
Yeah.
They'd have
Those
to be huge.
ginormous. Yeah.
Look, I would be willing to do it. I'm telling you, I don't care. I would want it. If I had to put it and it would be my whole wall, that would be fine with me.
I love those
Yeah,
libraries.
can you imagine how many diamonds would be in a piece like that? It'd be just crazy.
It would be a labor of love. Let me tell you, I don't care if I'd have to lay on my floor because it wouldn't fit on my table to work.
We'd be painting the Sistine Chapel and being okay with it.
Well, that would be the other problem. You might not be able to reach the middle of it to put the diamonds in there.
You got to roll it up. Just
gotta
keep rolling it up.
Well, that's
right. You have to roll it out. That's what I do right now. I roll. Once I get finished, I roll, clip it, work on it, roll, clip it, work on it. That's how I work on a big piece.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's very smart.
Robin says, Randall, I saw your Facebook post with Richard Lorenz. Are the draglings and the birds friends?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they are. And I wanted to mention, I don't know if Richard and Rick and Tina would be watching tonight, but, they live in northern Arkansas and I live in Kansas City. And we used to do a lot of art shows together and known each other for many, many years. And they drove up to Kansas City at 1st of August to visit. And it was absolutely wonderful to see him because I hadn't seen him in a few years.
Oh, that is awesome.
Thank him for coming up. It was just really neat.
Brandy, we're at 8 minutes.
Are you? How does it fly so fast?
I don't know.
Now, I will tell you guys, so we're not giving anything away this live, but you can count for every live after this at the end. And people have to remind me because I just get so fascinated watching him work that I just lose track of time. We will be giving away the prizes. I'll have gotten everything calculated and whatever. And so we will be on every Monday at 7 Central Standard Time. And then also the first Monday of December, and that'll be the grand prize giveaway. Yep. I know, right, Yvonne? It needs to be an hour and a half.
I gave them all the dates in my live. So
I did forget to mention, if you're in the Kansas City area, I am going to do a book signing at the Woodneath Library in Liberty, Missouri on November 16th. They're having an event for people that have done children's books and whatever type of books. And they've invited lots of authors and to come and do book signings. So I will be there. That's Woodneath, I think it's Wodneath Library, Liberty, Missouri. November
Whitney
16th.
Library. Okay.
16th, yes.
Oh, someone put it in there. Thank you, Lauren. Mid-Continent Public Library at Woodneath and Liberty.
Okay, Lauren. Lauren will be there with me also signing since she wrote the ABC book.
Thank you so much, Lauren. First off, for helping him write that part. Okay, so the talk about the competition with the naming for people that maybe came in late. So Randall was like, it's really awesome. This painting that he is working on right now. We are going to be doing a competition where you are going to submit, not in the chat. When the live is over, I will put up a thread in the Facebook group where you can put in your suggestions for the name of this canvas. So like, he hasn't named it yet. He is letting you guys submit your names, and it's going to stay open throughout the event. So y'all can add to it, and then I will compile the names, and he will choose which one that he wants, and that will be the name of the canvas. But not only is it the name of the canvas, but the person who submitted that name will, and it has to be, if multiple people submit the same name, whoever did it first will be the winner of that. But he's going to do I think you said a signed print, right?
Yes.
Of
It'll
this
be
image.
it'll be a limited edition print run, and I will have signed and numbered print. It will be matted and framed, and I will send that to you, the winner.
Karen, I would imagine, yes, you can submit more than one name, I would think, because it's just, he's not, it's not going based off of how many submit, it's going based off the name that he likes,
Yes, that's
that
kind
he
of what it
thinks
comes
fits
down
it.
to, and I don't know what I'm going to like until I see them, and you'll just sometimes you read a name, it just strikes you, and it's like that's it.
I know you just it's I have had the pleasure of being able to see something that I named, and it makes it even more special. But we're always fascinated to watch any of the paintings that you create on these events. It's always fascinating to see when it comes to Diamond Art Club, when we get to see it, like in where we can get our hands on it.
Yes. As you can see, I'm just going ahead and drawing more. I'm adding little darker areas to the tan parts of the dragon, get a little more definition to it.
And I will tell you guys, if I encourage every single person, go check out. If you have not checked out Randall's website, please, I am begging you, go check it out. Number one, to see all all the stuff that he has done that is on his website. There's so many images that are not diamond paintings or cross stitch patterns, but if you really love an image, you can get a print of it. Go support him on his website, support him with his Redbubble, and he has 2 coloring books out, plus the children's books, which I think are 3 at this point.
Yes.
So y'all please go check him out, because I think it would be awesome just to even, I've loved seeing some people who posted some of their I guess artworks that you had completed and had framed, and they had purchased from you, maybe I think one said at one of the Ren fairs.
Yes.
And it was so cool to see those images.
Yes, Kansas City Renaissance Festival just ended about second weekend of October, and it was a wonderful event. I had met some people. In fact, one couple drove up from East Texas to come visit, and off the top of my head, I cannot tell you their names, but it was really wonderful to meet them. And then I've had a few other people from the Kansas City area. In fact, lots of people out there I got to meet, and it was a really wonderful event.
Oh, nice.
So his website is just randallspangler.com, correct?
Yes, randallspangler.com. Lots of things. Go through the galleries and look at all the artwork and the library pictures that Brandy was talking about. There was are on there. If you go to Ladnar's libraries,
I love that.
you can see the variety of library pictures, and you can see why we think that they're going to have to be absolutely huge if they ever make a diamond painting out of them. Extreme detail in those pieces.
We'll just wallpaper our walls, Randall.
Right.
Well, I already want to do that anyway. I'm going to need multiple, instead of having a Spangler room, I need to just have a Spangler house. Let's just be honest. Cheryl wants to know, will you be at Arizona Renaissance in March?
No. Kansas City Renaissance is the only one I do. I used to go to art festivals all over the country. I do not do that anymore. I did that for 42 years, and I felt like it was probably enough. And no, this is the only Renaissance festival I do. Yeah.
Well, I can't believe it is already time, and I know that y'all would love for us to be able to go longer. The reason I don't is that there, uh, I don't know if she still does it or not, but there is a creator that goes live after me, and I don't want to. I'd love to have a Spangler mansion, um, but I don't want to go over her time. If she is still going live because that's not fair to her. But our time with Randall always does just fly by, right?
It goes fast, yes, but you can see I've got quite a bit done already. I'm
You
beginning.
did.
And I will work on it this week before next week. I'll start figuring out some of these other colors in there, and this will be finished before the event ends.
I think that is one of the neatest things about this event is at the beginning of this live every week to see your progress and see how much the painting has come to life. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love just seeing all those colors come on there and just see it go from concept to completion, especially the fact that you're actually going to be completing it during the event is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I want to thank, number one, Randall, thank you so much for always agreeing to come on these lives every week, because this is a huge treat for all of us to get an opportunity to watch you work and listen to you work. I told you, you're our modern day Bob Ross. We just love watching you create. Like, I was supposed to be kidding up, and I couldn't stop myself from staring at the screen, holding on to my drills, going, because I was watching. And thank you, Kara, my bestie, for always, having my back on everything. And I'm so glad that I got her into Draglings.
Yes, I was going through my diamond paintings because I have now a climate controlled storage unit that I put my paintings in, and I'm logging them all in. And I called Brandy and I said, I don't know how many. I don't have them all like you do, but I don't know how many Randall Spangler diamond paintings I've got, but it's a lot. It is a lot more than I realized.
Yeah, because I remember the first time I met her, and I was like, my God, I love this artist. Like, this is like my favorite artist. I love these little draglings. And she's like, not much of a dragon person. And then she started looking, she's like, that one is kind of cute. And I'm like, mm-hmm.
That was all she wrote.
Yep, the many as I can get loving these. And it's not just the cool thing about Randall's work is it's not just the draglings, because he has other paintings that don't have the draglings in them, but that same wonderful style that he uses. It's so colorful and so just, I don't know, heartwarming. Like, I just love the feeling that I get when I look at any of his paintings. So, and also thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Kokisha, who is in the chat. Thank you, Rogina, who I know she was in the chat. Also, thank you, Colleen, for helping out with the Facebook page. Colleen and Regina are amazing. So is Catherine.
Yes.
And I greatly appreciate everybody that does this, and a huge thank you to DAC for rendering and having this amazing artist so that we can have these absolutely wonderful pictures. So thank you so much, guys. Also to you guys for coming and watching and supporting and loving on Randall and his art, because we just want to show you, Randall, how much you and your artwork mean to so many of us.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I really enjoy these tremendously. It's just a lot of fun, and it makes me sit down and draw, which is a good
Which is your favorite pastime, right?
It is. It is.
So thank you guys so much for coming. And so look forward to next week. We'll see. He'll be a little bit further on the image. It'll be fun to watch this come together. And thank y'all for coming and hanging out. All right. I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold. Hold on. And never let go. Until next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.